Hey guys, Legendary Grimlock here, and we're on my Scorched Earth base today. As you guys can see, yep, there's my Razor Tooth Star Turtle. But today we're going to be doing another versus review. The Evo Rex, which I found these guys out in the far outskirts of the desert, was actually trying to get a Fasolasuchus, but these two actually killed it. Yeah, so they came with me after I just robbed them of their corpse and just offered it to them. It took me a minute, but again, I got both of them. Kind of back to back, but I did trap, Grimlock over there before I got his mate. And then I got Meraxes in near the Wyvern Trench, actually, which is pretty weird for me, but it worked out in the end here after I installed turrets against those behemoths. but yeah, we're going to be comparing the two, and yeah, I don't really see too much of a problem here. I got both my female Meraxes and female Tyrannosaurus Rex here. And by the way, we're getting an Evo Therizinosaurus and an Evo Gigantoraptor and even a Fasolasuchus, which I am extremely excited for, excuse me. Especially for the Ankylosaurus. And the Brontosaurus is getting an Evo TLC. I can't wait for that. And then the Airprimosaurus is apparently supposed to be a desert-dwelling Spinosaurus, which is actually pretty interesting. I actually hope it's great for it as well. And I hope it's anti-sandstorm. By the way, I will be preparing to get myself a Fasolasuchus and will be yeah, hopefully I can get a male and a female back-to-back, or at least somewhat back-to-back here. But we're just going to take out both of these creatures, and again, just like usual, see which one is better. Now, me personally, I prefer to get at least a couple big carnivores, and this one I decided to get the Rex and the Meraxes for this one, where I have the Acrocanthosaurus and the Dinotherum on my center as some of my bigger land carnivores. And this one in the island, I actually have the Spino, the Evo Rex, Lythronoxus. I got a whole carnivore collection over there. And is that a female Diamantinosaurus? Oh, hold on a minute. Let me spawn in some sweet veggie cakes real quick here. Okay, I got some here. So yeah, I'm not really trying to use the cooker for kibble here. I don't have time to really just wait on that. And then the fact that, the fruit just the citronal fruit actually just it spoils so quickly. It's ridiculous. But as you guys can see here, the Meraxes stump actually causes a cripple effect on his prey, making it slower that you can't get away from it. Now again, the Meraxes itself is pretty slow on its own here, but it moves so fluently that you kind of just don't notice it. However, again, against, things like the shield horns over here, which is from the R&R Star Creatures mod here, it is pretty noticeable. But again, it does last around, I think, at least 7 seconds or maybe even 5 seconds here, meaning you could get a lot of damage in with your creatures, so I don't think that's a bad thing here. Now, sorry if my controller is a little off, so you might see the camera move a bit. But back to the Meraxes here. If you click I think it's the R1 part of the control here, you can actually add a healing aura to your Meraxes. It'll heal over time. However, this does drain food. So what I would recommend is you actually fill up your Meraxes before doing any sort of, like boss type of arena and stuff like that there. And obviously they do enter their rage mode, but I'm not sure anything is really strong enough to, I guess, have me enter rage mode. Maybe if I went to find a Draco Venator, but again, that's in the far outskirts or far past the obelisk over here. And the heck was that? Far past the obelisk over here. And if this female Diamantinosaurus actually just goes to sleep here, because I've been itching to get a female for quite a while now, because I've actually only been finding males, so it seems like the female variants have been very difficult to find here, at least on Scorched Earth. On the island and the center, they're pretty simple to find. I wonder if there'll be an aberration variant as well, and I think it's gonna go to sleep here as well. But let's just showcase the stomping mechanism for a bit here. And again, the Meraxes itself definitely surpasses the original island creatures in my opinion here. Now, would I say use it to fight a Giga? No. No, absolutely not here. I think it's too slow, and it's not, I wouldn't say it's Giga level. No, I really wouldn't say that at all here. I would definitely say that it's I would definitely say it's equal to the Rex. Yeah, even the baseline, vanilla Rex and stuff like that there. I definitely think that the Meraxes is equal to it. I think that the Meraxes would be, far equal to things like the Spinos and Rexes rather than the actual Giga. Even the evil Giga would destroy this thing, so it's not even a contest. And she's finally going to sleep here. So we're gonna just do that, and we're actually going to talk about some of the other Evo creatures that are pretty much coming out here. So as you guys know, we know that the Ankylosaurus is actually getting an Evo TLC, and it looks way bigger than the original. So I'm happy about that because I do feel like the Ankylosaurus just got done very dirty in the game because it's usually a creature that could smack down a Tyrannosaurus. So I don't see how that's really fair at all to a creature that is normally known to go blow for blow with Tyrannosauruses and cripple them. Like, come on now. That's it's very dirty in my opinion. Now, another creature we're having is the Therizinosaurus. Not sure how I feel about that. I mean, yeah, the island kind of gave me a better chance to get Therizinosaurus because of the whole baby thing now. And the thing about it is, I feel like the baby mechanic definitely helps out a bit more, as Therizinosaurus can be a pain in the butt to tame. It's, it's, oh god, it's stupidly long, even when you have kibble, So, I'm happy for the baby mechanic here. Then we also have the Airprimosaurus and the Cryptoclydus. Yeah, that's great. We're getting a Cryptoclydus. They actually revealed some of the animation for it and how it looks as well. They couldn't have done it any better. Plus, we will also be getting an Evil Parasaur that looks more akin to its original version. And then the Brontosaurus. Dear Lord, I don't even think I have expressed enough on how the Brontosaurus is just completely, it's a useless combat mount. Like, I love sauropods. They're my favorite category of dinosaurs. And just to have the Brontosaurus relegated to some useless, wood harvesting creature, and then the sheer fact it doesn't have its signature thunder stump like a regular Brontosaurus. Thank you. Thank you to those who make the Paleo mod actually giving it this time here. And we have Terror Birds. I'm gonna definitely have to put spike walls up eventually because I know Terror Birds, Enotranssevias, and I know RG spawn up here, at least near the hill-like areas, but they should be fine here. But overall, I definitely give the Meraxes a solid 9 out of 10 here. I definitely think it needs, I would probably say, a bit more to it. Its healing buff definitely gives it an edge in my overall rating of it here. Plus the stump as well, having the cripple effect. But as you guys can see this here, I'm trying to stump this stone out, but it doesn't do that. So obviously it does have its limitations when it comes to its its creation here. But again, that's not a bad thing. I still would definitely recommend to those of you who want a creature that's, easy to get. Obviously, you're going to have to tame this up, feeding it babies. Recommended that you use Rex, Acros, and sauropods. But again, we don't have any sauropods on Scorched Earth unless it's DLC. So, oh, sorry, not DLC, mods, excuse me. So, yeah, we're gonna definitely need to fix that. I would definitely like a desert-dwelling sauropod on a regular basis. But, it is what it is. I know the Lyraniasaurus is on here, which is great, but, again, I would like a desert dwelling sauropod that has actually dwelled in the desert. We have plenty of those out there. But as for the Evil Rex, as you guys can see here, it can smash through stone pretty easily. And if you guys maybe didn't see it here, just look at these rocks real quick. I'm going to step on them. And there we go. Crushed. Gone. Reduced to atoms. Maybe a bigger stone would help, but it is what it is here. Now, the Evil Rex being, again, another pretty simple passive tame. All you really have to do is kill something, at least with a reasonable drag weight to it. I'd recommend trikes, stegos, maybe a parasaur. I normally use a parasaur because it's probably one of the most common creatures on the island, and I don't have to fight it. So, yeah, I definitely recommend one of those two or one of these three things. Drag it to the Evil Rex, have it sniff at you first, and then it'll eat, and then it'll see that it's you, but it won't attack you. It'll then just kind of walk around, and then it'll make a couple roars here. And well, you'll just have to either pet it and cuddle it up to a certain point, building its trust, which is one of the few things I like about it here, because it's treating the Tyrannosaurus Rex as a very intelligent creature, or at least the mod is here. And again, we don't really see that for a lot of the dino mods nowadays, actually treating them like, you know, regular intelligent creatures. I mean, even the Carcharodontosaurus, which in my opinion is a very intelligent creature, gets treated like that more than the actual vanilla Rex. Again, these modders deserve their own maps. I definitely would say that they definitely deserve their own maps, and I definitely would love to see every creature in the game get like this evil version of itself. Like, imagine playing a whole art game where everything is just this new evil version, or this paleo version of itself, more accurate and depicted than before, just making the regular Arc Ascended now just look like a joke. I mean, the game itself could definitely do better, but I definitely think some of these creatures just don't cut it anymore. But yeah, Evil Rex here in general, in all honesty, it's just a straight up brute. Now, I do think that they are making another TLC for it, and we are supposed to be getting a Tarbosaurus for the Scorchers map. So maybe that'll have some, you know, some different things, some different applications to it as well here. But the Evil Rex is just one big brute, able to smash through just about anything. Not sure if it's able to smash through metal, though, so yeah, you kind of lost there for that one. But again, the Evil Rex is pretty much just an all-around powerful carnivore, being able to stomp out, obviously, stones and stuff, so you could easily clear out your own base area. Say if you don't have an Ankylosaurus or a Pinnaclesaurus or a Doradicarus or any type of stone harvesting dino or creature here, you could easily use the Evil Rex here just to stomp out the stones, or again, get off it and just do it yourself. Yeah, so it pretty much is what it is here. It's definitely a worthwhile creature in my opinion. I definitely would recommend it to players who just want something a little bit simple. You want a Rex that's 500 times better than before, can easily maneuver around the island, definitely get you out of situations that you probably shouldn't have put yourself in the first place, then yeah, the Evil Rex is the way to go. And in all honesty, I love it. I really do. It's a brute force creature. It's simple. Alright? It's a one-trick pony. However, what do I recommend to make this mod better? Well, give it a bleeding effect or a bone crushing effect. Kind of similar to how the Carno has it, or at least I think the Carno actually has a bleed effect because of its horns here. But the T-Rex should have a bone crushing bite. A bite that actually cripples the prey item for a certain amount of time. Now, a couple creatures do have this in the mods here. The Pinnaclesaurus has it to where if it hits you, you'll start moving slower as you go on. And enough hits, then, well, yeah, your creature, your flyer, or, you know, your Rex here is going to be moving far slower than it is before, have to recover from a literal broken leg. If the Rex was known for having these bone-crushing, devastating bites, why not add that? Me personally, I think it would actually be very great. I think it would be perfect, and it would definitely add a bit more oomph to this Rex here. Because I mean, come on now, the Paleo Arc editions has been pretty solid so far. Now again, a little tweaking, and it doesn't hurt. And we know the Rex is getting updated itself here by their official page and everything. However, however, a bone crushing bite would be perfect. Because again, this helps out with dealing with speedy things like Gallimimuses and stuff there. And to be kind of honest, I don't think anyone's really taming a Gallimimus. But again, you know, fast moving prey or fast moving opponents getting hit with a bone crushing bite could you know, upset a lot of things. Your escape plan is now just simply invalid after that, right? Because I mean, think about it. Imagine someone trying to escape and trying to outmaneuver you on the Gallimimus, and then all it takes is one bite from your Rex just to cripple those creatures. Or on a Raptor. Or on a Parasaur, Corythosaurus, you know, something speedy. And all you need to do is just hit them once. Now, it's very possible they're smart enough to run away, but we know that as art players, we do like to double back and see if we do have any remaining material back at our base that hopefully our opponents didn't loot. But unfortunately for y'all, I played by myself, so it is what it is here. But I think this kind of does wrap up the section for right now here. And again, just going to smash that stone here just to kind of give my creatures some room here. I'm going to close this gate here so that nothing tries to jump in, or at least tries to come in through the front. So yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up. So let's actually give ourselves that rating. Now, both of these creatures are easily 9 out of 10, with each one having their own specific strengths. And in my opinion, they don't really have too many weaknesses for them, except maybe just a lack of versatility for the Rex and a lack of power for the Meraxes. I'm not asking these creatures to be overpowered, and I'm not asking the creators to change anything if they don't want to. I'm just saying there are certain things and certain attributes here that you could easily fix about them to make your creatures better and to make it a bit more competitional for other players who like to actually get, well, you know, competitional and toxic with these creatures, right? So, with that being said here, who do I think wins? Well, this is a versatility versus power situation here. The Meraxes can amplify its strength to a point where I think it could rival the Rex here. However, the Rex, excuse me, the Tyrannosaurus over here can dish out a whole lot more than the Meraxes. So, when it comes down to it, who do I think wins? Well, believe it or not, I'm going to have to side with the Rex on this one here. You see, the versatility capabilities of the Meraxes definitely make it a way more powerful mount than the Meraxes in general. However, the Meraxes does take a large majority of things because of its overall versatility. But I definitely have to say the Rex takes it when it comes to who's the better mount. And in all honesty, I think it's high difficulty. But hey, that's going to be all today, you guys, and y'all have a blessed day.